Now, somebody comes here and they want to go grocery shopping, right? What's nearby?
Well, a mile down the road you have Dollar General and Family Dollar. About 8 miles north or about 8 miles south you have Winn-Dixie or Hitchcock's supermarket. I normally go about 18 minutes away to Silver Springs, where while I'm there I normally try to do a couple things all at once.
Yeah.
Because it is 18 minutes, 15 miles away. Like I said, it's only one stoplight to get there. That's the good part. So you don't have stoplights, but you have your Walmart there, you have your Lowe's, your Publix,
Wow.
you know, everything.
Yeah.
All your fast foods. I think it's just a great place, a good location, out in the country, affordable, peaceful, quiet. All the amenities you need to stay long term or use it as an Airbnb.
Driver.
Notice he's following the 5 mile per hour speed limit. He knows it. The other guy, he's sort of a new guest, and he doesn't know the 5 mile per hour speed limit. He's gonna get a ticket soon.
The 5 miles.
We like to keep it quiet in here, safe in here. Sometimes we have. That's an important thing, actually, is we're a family park. A lot of the parks in Florida are 55 and up, or no children, or adult-only parks. And to live in a tiny house, a lot of people are doing it with a kid, with a child, with 2 children, and they can't find the parks to do that because they won't accept the kids. But we definitely accept the kids. We accept people from everywhere. You know, that's not an issue.
Yeah.
As long as they have a tiny house, we'll figure the rest out.
We need more guys like him. Okay.
Tiny houses, schoolies, the school buses that are converted, cargo campers. Pop-up campers. There's so many older than 10 years campers. There's so many people out there that are discriminated on because of the type of camper they have. That they can't get into other parks. Sometimes just because of the kids. You know, or the camper's over 10 years old. You know, they keep a nice camper, but we try to accept all that and bring, you know, give everyone a chance. If they mess it up, hey, that's on them. But we'll give you a chance.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
This area is growing tremendously, actually. One of our biggest customers here in the RV park are people that have purchased land nearby and are looking to build a house, are building a house, planning on building a house, but don't have the house built yet.
Got it.
You know, so it normally takes about at least a year for the planning process, the permitting process, the building process. We have a lot of people that come here, well, they'll bring an RV or a tiny home here until they get their property set up.
That's good.
And this might be really interesting for you as well, for your business plan and stuff, is, you know, a lot of people want to buy a tiny house. There's no better time, of course, than to build it now. So you want them to build it now, but they don't have a place to take it. And this might be that perfect middle ground spot that they can buy today, bring it, receive delivery as soon as it's done, live in it for a while, and whenever they find that dream piece of land, whenever that dream piece of land is approved with their well and septic and all that stuff, then they can move it there legally. But they need that middle place to bring it to. You know, sometimes they, you know, if they wait till they find that perfect piece of land, you never get, you know.
Wow.
You got to pull your trigger, buy your tiny home first, build it, sell it, deliver it, bring it here, set them up for a while, and when if they decide they want to move out here, they leave. If they realize they're just happy here and they don't need to spend 20, 30, 100,000 on land, 20,000 on a septic system, stuff like that, you know, it gets expensive quick. But
that is great.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So do you ever go by Tony?
Tony.
Okay, I want to see Tony's Pizza right here.
There you go. That was actually the one I grew up in, was Tony's Pizza in Pennsylvania.
That is neat.
This is our manager, our helper Rich, with the golf cart here. He's a big help. I'm not here 7 days a week, but he is. He delivers mail when I'm not here. He flips your breaker back on when your power goes off.
Oh, that's good.
If you're an older person, you have problems taking the trash to the dumpster, he'll even grab your trash and take it to the dumpster for you. And like I mentioned, we're a real close community here. We help each other. We look out for one another. People give each other rides. People make food for each other. There's nothing more than I would want than fill it up with tiny homes. Which is why we put one out on the road. We thought that's a good way to attract them off the road. We do have that area in the back where I really want to start growing out from the tiny homes by the clubhouse.
Right.
That sort of area back there. It's a really nice area. It's, I think, the best area of the park. So as we bring in tiny homes, that's where we're gonna, we want the tiny homes to feel they're in a tiny house community.
Sure.
So we have the green one back there. We have the park model back there. We will have the robin's egg blue one that I just showed you the picture of back there at the end of the week. There'll be back to 3 back there.
Wow.
We have the one up here, and we have the A-frame in the woods, a couple little tiny cabins, a couple pop-ups, We have a bunch of stuff going on. We do.
This is really neat.
But,
And Orlando is how far?
hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
South.
Yeah, because
It's a bit of a ways. We have one guy, actually, he goes back and forth for work every day.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
But he was in a situation. Perfect example. He had his lease ended. They didn't want to renew it. They were selling their property or whatever. He had to come up with first month, last month, and security deposit. It was over $5,000 cash. He didn't have it. And his daughter was already living here. So he came out here and joined her. And
Good idea.
it's a bit of a drive both ways, but as he said, man, if I live like this, I can save a lot of money
Oh yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
Money before that every week, every month, he was throwing away an expensive rent, staying in his pocket now. A couple $1,000s a month he's saving.
Wow.
Literally. I mean, he had some gas to pay, but it makes sense, for his situation. I have people like Ruth that was here earlier that definitely want to buy them and want to build them. They need a custom layout. You have some great layouts. Something really amazing with your product is your price point. $30,000. People can turn the key with $30,000. It's not $60,000. It's not $80,000, $100,000. It's $30,000.
Yeah.
And the financing that makes it even. I don't know if that's doable, but
We have 2 umbrella companies we work
I
with,
saw that.
and hopefully next week this new bank is going to accept us as one of their contractors. And if that's the case, you don't need a credit check. You got to prove your income, and you're in. Oh, somebody's working back there. The feds.
That's the Army. His name is Rhino, but more
Rhino.
Rambo.
Well, the feds have this green program for banks. And these guys just started this bank, and they get all this cash from the federal government, and they make money on getting the loans out. But if you're, say, 70 years old and you never had credit, it's like 0 credit, then you could possibly qualify. So it's a great program. And I'll know next week if they're going to hook up with us.
Let me know, because obviously the financing is the toughest part in all of real estate. And if we can get people financed, it makes it a lot easier, because now you can sell a $30,000 tiny home to someone with $10,000 that before couldn't even look at a $30,000 tiny home. So
Right. Yeah.
it's interesting.
If somebody wants to get information on this park,
Yep.
can you tell them how to contact you?
Best thing to do is go to our website, Citra Royal Palm RVPark.com. I'm going to repeat that again because it's really long. www.citrarroyalpalmrvpark.com. It's been a pleasure, really.
Yep, been a pleasure.
So glad y'all came out as a family. Able to take a look. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.